Hi everyone, welcome to another weekly angel reading. Before I start today, it's Remembrance Day, or Veterans Day, so I want to say a message that I've said for years, and I still feel like it really needs to be expressed, and I feel like it cannot be expressed enough. So here's my thing. I think it's wonderful that we have a day to stop and give thanks and to have a place of stillness, to think about all the soldiers who died and who sacrificed for our freedom. I think it's fantastic that we do that on this day. However, here's my thing. Why can't we do that on a more regular basis? Why does it just have to be once a year? It doesn't have to be once a year. And I say this for every holiday, and this is what I really believe to be so true, and this is the message that pardon me, this is the message that really, I think, needs to be shared with the world, because it's not just about appreciating things one day of the year and then for the rest of the year just not paying attention to things, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's the same for Thanksgiving. How many times do we, see people, I witness this all the time, and I think I used to be one of these people, and I think that's why it drives me crazy, because there are so many people out there who, give thanks on Thanksgiving, and they sit around at a table and eat dinner, and then they say, oh, I'm grateful for this and this and this in my life, and then for literally the rest of the year, that's out the window. Like, that state of consciousness is just gone, apparently, and, that they don't have that focus. And this is supposed to be a daily practice. Like, if we want the world to change, we need to practice things like prayer or meditation and taking care of ourselves and being grateful for what we do have every single day. And when you do practice that every day, it changes your life, but it changes everyone else's life around you as well. Because you're putting out such a great vibration, such a great energy when you practice stuff like that. Now, can you just imagine how many people around the world today are giving thanks and are so grateful and are taking a minute of silence and all this stuff? And, they're praying for peace. Now, can you imagine how much love that's putting out into this universe and into this world? Okay, and can you imagine if every single person, if every single soul on this planet gave thanks and focused on gratitude and what they do have and what they do love, and immersed themselves in light and immersed everyone else in light and in love, and they just envisioned peace and happiness? Can you imagine how different our world would be? It would be so different. And that's just my thing anyway. That is my message to say. It's one of my main messages, is this is a practice. It's a daily practice. Every single holiday, we should be practicing every day. And of course, it's not the end of the world if you are super busy one day and you forget to, count all of your blessings one day. It's not like, oh no, I'm going to be cursed or something. It doesn't work like that. It's okay, we have busy lives. But even if you just take a couple minutes a day to count your blessings, your life just shifts so dramatically. And I speak from experience, because my life shifted greatly years ago when I decided to focus on what I do have and what I do want. And when I started to tell myself that I could follow my dreams and that it was possible to live a happy life. And that's when my life changed. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to go through any problems or hard times, That's not how it goes. But my life has changed so much in such a positive way. And, I've been able to connect with people all over the world who resonate with what I say, and I resonate with what they say, and I get to help people every single day just by being me and by focusing on what I do love and what I do want. So anyway, this is what it's all about, I think. It's not just about Thanksgiving Day and being grateful and, wanting to spend time with family just on Thanksgiving Day. And I don't think that's the only day that we should have gratitude. I think we should have gratitude every day. Same as Remembrance Day. That's, everyone comes together, everyone posts on Facebook and Twitter and all these social media outlets on this one day for Remembrance Day, and they're like, oh, I'm so grateful for, all the people that died and so in my family that died, and that's, like, wonderful. But, tomorrow will come, And the rest of the year will go by and they won't even think about it. They won't even think twice most of the time. And not everybody, but there's so many people who just won't even think about it. They won't think about how grateful they should be or what they have. They won't focus on what they have. So I think it should be a daily practice. You know, if you have people in your family, if you've had ancestors that you know their history and you know how they helped your family come to be, then you can focus on that even for a minute every day. You know, why not? Same for Christmas. It's not about the gifts. It's not about just spending time with family there and giving away gifts on Christmas. You know, that's not what the meaning of Christmas is. And same as Valentine's Day. You know, you don't just express your love to someone on one day of the year and then for the rest of the year treat them like shit. You know, this is about expressing love every single day. So that is my main message here, folks. I really think it's so important to just be grateful and to try to live presently as much as possible every day. And it's a practice, and it takes practice. And like I said, you're going to have days where it's going to be really hard to focus on what you love and what you should be grateful for, because we all have tough days, and that's okay. But it's still a practice. It's a constant thing that should really be a priority in your life. And if you plan on changing your life, and if you want to go after your dreams, or if you just want to live more happily, the key is consistency, and the key is practicing regularly, being grateful for what you have in this moment, and accepting who you are in this moment. Surrounding yourself with light and love and protection, and calling on your angels and asking the angels for help. And surrounding other people with light and love as well, and you know, picturing them being happy and being well and being peaceful, and just surrounding them with love. Just doing that alone makes the biggest difference in the world, and that sends so much love their way. So, you know, and even do that for places like the Philippines right now, and anywhere where they have natural disasters, and anywhere where they have any type of storm, or they're just going through a tough time, or if there's a war going on. You know, it's so much better for us to focus on light and love and surround that particular place or person or whatever the issue is, surround it with light and love and ask the angels to go there, you know. And it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it really is. Just doing that alone and sending and envisioning that light, it makes the biggest difference. And, you know, if you don't even believe that, just try it. But that itself is so much more helpful than sitting around and worrying about what's going on in the news and getting stressed out, or just hating the world and not believing in humanity. And, you know, it doesn't help us at all to sit around and twiddle our thumbs and complain on Facebook and to bitch to our friends and to just say, oh no, so much horrible stuff's going on in the world, terrible things are happening, because that just sends extra negativity out there, and that goes towards you, towards everybody you encounter, and towards all the places that could really use your help and your light and your love. So don't be afraid to send your loving thoughts out there to the world, and send your light, you know. And even if you think you can't make a difference, honestly, the biggest difference you can make is just taking a minute to sit every single day and just run through all the people in your mind that you think could really use some light and love, any places in the world, and you sending your light and love just tremendously helps. So I'm finally going to get to my reading today, like 10 minutes later after I ramble, using the Archangel Oracle cards. Sorry guys, I have some morning voice, some morning crud going on. This is what happens when I don't talk to people in the morning. And not because I don't want to, it's just because I work alone, so I don't end up talking until sometime in the afternoon. So this is the reading for this week. So today and tomorrow we have breathe. I should probably breathe after that big rant. This is with Archangel Raphael. And he says, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. This kind of goes with what I'm saying in terms of sending light and love. We carry a lot of tension in our body, myself included. You know, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. We are perfectly imperfect. Well, we are perfect. Yeah, we're perfect imperfectly. But we carry things in our body and stresses, whether it's about these things going on in the world or just about negative situations in our life. We carry a lot of stress, and to go along with sending positive thoughts and envisioning light and meditating and all that stuff, breathing helps a lot, because it's also important to stay in the physical body and to feel and to breathe and to stretch, and that's why I love yoga, because it brings me into my body, it keeps me grounded. And this is a huge part, it plays a huge part, breathing and being in your body and feeling your body. With sending light and love and positive thoughts, they go hand in hand, and they go perfectly together, and they come together really strongly, because I find when you're carrying a lot of tension in your body, you can think positive thoughts, but it's more difficult when you're feeling low body energy. So it's really important even just to breathe a few times throughout your day, because it'll really help you align with who you are, which is light and love, and it'll help you align with positive thoughts, which is going to help everyone around you. Again, remember, when you take care of yourself, you're taking care of everyone else in the world as well. So take time to breathe at the beginning of this week. Mercury is not in retrograde anymore as of today. It's turning direct. Thank goodness. I almost died of 3 weeks, just insanity. So now we can take a big breath because the retrograde is done. So do that at the beginning of this week. For the middle of this week, we have claircognizance with Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you there as they are answered prayers. This came up last week as well. This kind of, not this card, but the same idea. Lots of inspiration still streaming through. So, as I've stressed before, I'll say it again. Take time to write down thoughts. I did this last night, actually. Sometimes something will just click, and you'll just be streaming out these crazy, inspiring ideas of what you want to do. Projects you want to work on in the future, new ideas, it's new business ideas, new project ideas, whatever. New exciting inspiration. So take time to, jot those ideas down. It'll really help you out. Like I said before, you can't do everything in one day, so that's okay. Accept that and write down any ideas that just hit you in the moment, because they will be gone before you know it. So take time to just jot down really quickly any ideas that just come over you. Then go on with your day, and that's okay. And trust that you will start to work on your project or what have you at the right time. So lots of inspiring things still coming to us at the middle of this week. And for the weekend, we have brilliant idea. See? It's the same thing. And this is Uriel again. Okay. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay, so this weekend is going to be a time where we can start to put our plans in motion, start to put some of our new projects in motion, get the ball rolling a little bit. Now, it doesn't mean you have to get all of your projects done in one day, because again, that adds so much stress on your body and in your mind as well, which affects everyone around you. So, one step at a time, baby steps, take things one step at a time. If you have a new project, so awesome. We have so many new ideas coming to us, it's great, and I really think in the new year we're going to be working on new projects, like bam, 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 new project, new experiences, new stuff coming up. But remember to take time to enjoy every step of the way. It's not just about getting to point C. You're at point A right now. You're not worried about point C. You have to enjoy point A. And don't forget about point B too. Because often we just want to be done. We just want to be at the end point, and we forget about the journey. I know it's so cliche, but we forget how important the journey is, and it is a process, and it is about the journey. Everything is a process and is a journey, and it's the same as the healing journey that I talk about, that we all go through in our own ways. Healing never ends, and sometimes we think it does, and we think we're healed and we've overcome so much, and while that may be true, our healing never ends. It's like an onion. We just keep unraveling layers and layers and layers, and that's what it's all about. So enjoy this new inspiration that comes to you. Even sorry guys, even the morning, I can't even speak. Even the moment of inspiration that comes to you, is a step. That's the beginning step. That's a key step to your new project. So enjoy even that moment of excitement, of inflow, of inspiration. Enjoy that step, because that's just as important as the action steps that come afterwards. And it's not just about taking one action step, it's about taking a bit of action and then a bit more action and taking it as it comes, because you'll be inspired and guided divinely as time goes on at the perfect time to follow up on all of your projects. So it looks like a wonderful week, everyone. Remember to breathe, allow everything that's coming to you, new ideas. Remember to be grateful every day, and not just on Thanksgiving and not just on Remembrance Day, but to appreciate life and to appreciate the journey. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I'll talk to you next week.